Give me you say, sweetie.
You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. What are you doing?
Oh, it's going.
Yeah, good.
I thought.
Get it together. All right. Ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, I am. We are back. I'm Hector, the trainer, of course, with the lovely
Fusion, guys.
of course, and today's topic is going to be transparency. Transparency. How do we talk about this subject? How important is it to be transparent when it comes to being in a relationship? And of course, to me, it's damn near everything, because I asked this question on Instagram a couple months back. Was basically, if you told somebody about yourself, everything from the good, the bad, the ugly, your past, everything about you, basically she had said before, basically being completely naked, not only physically but mentally and emotionally, you lay it all on the table, would that person still accept you for you? And I think in our relationship, of course, we've been very transparent with each other, and it works. Even though it's hard to tell somebody about either your past, what you got going on, whatever, you know, it's not the easiest thing, because the fear you have is, if I tell this person all about me, will they leave me? You know, and that's the scariest thing. But again, once you put it out there, it's like you've never hid anything from your partner. So of course, they have the choice whether do they want to stay or leave. And I think we've done that. I've told her everything. She's told me everything, the good, the bad. So it's like, and again, yeah. And again, we're still here. So I mean, again, that's what works for us. Anything you wanna add to it?
Yeah. I think that you have to be sure and know that where you are in your life, that you are prepared to settle down. And I know some people will watch this and be like, well, why would I want to be completely transparent with somebody who may be here just for a season, short term, and it's not long term? So I think we had conversations. We knew exactly what we wanted, and it was because we had that conversation. It was more so like, okay, if we're gonna move forward and we both want the same thing and we both truly want each other, it's time to have that conversation. And then two, for me, I just felt like I never wanted my past to rob me of my future. And what I mean by that is, I would never want my spouse or whomever I'm dating to hear some things from other people that could be true. Some things may not be true, but I'm speaking on the things that could be true. And I don't want them to hear it from other people. I would rather my partner hear it from me, and my partner has a decision right in the beginning to say, hey, I can't rock with this. I don't want this anymore. No matter how bad you may want that person, you still want to give them their power of choice, and you don't want to force anything, because later down the line it could bite you in the butt. Now this person feel deceived. Now this person feel like they can't trust you. Now this person feel like they never really saw who you really were in the very beginning, and that will cause a person to really question whether or not they want to stay with you. So I felt like it was essential, because I would rather know right now, so I'm not wasting my time, and I didn't want to waste his time.
Right. And
we have to deal with those different obstacles where we could have just dealt with everything in the very beginning, and then say, hey, all right, either we're going to stay or either we're going to split and go our separate ways. But we decided that we were going to stay because what we share with each other, we felt that we could handle and deal with.
Right.
And not saying that what we share with each other is easy. Nothing that's worth having, as you know, comes easy.
Right.
But I felt that knowing who he is and just him showing me consistency in his character, how he moved and everything, I was just like, it's worth it. So I'll give it a shot. So I think transparency is very important. And like I said, you don't want certain things to ruin what you may feel is your happily ever after.
I like that.
Thank you.